from Karnataka. The court has now passed an order to file an FIR by competent authorities against Chief Minister Siddaramaiah in the Muda case. Karnataka Mysore Lokayukta has been ordered to conduct an investigation now and submit a report with this regard in 3 months' time. Massive setback to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, as expected, right after the court's order yesterday, upholding the governor's decision to issue notice of prosecution. Now, Siddaramaiah will face probe into the Muda case, with the court ordering an FIR to be registered and a case to be taken forward. The court has now passed an order to file the FIR by competent authorities and to conduct an investigation in the Muda case. Karnataka Mysuru Lokayukta has also been asked to investigate and submit a report in 3 months' time. Certainly a setback for the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah in the Muda case. A quick insight into what the Muda allegations are. Sites were allotted by the Mysuru Urban Development Authority to Siddaramaiah's wife. 14 sites were allotted in prime location in exchange for the land that the Muda purchased for development. So land was purchased from the family to develop, and land was granted in compensation. And that compensatory land, according to critiques here, those alleging corruption, and as per some of the reports suggest, was much higher in value given in prime locations, which really defies the whole concept of the 50-50 exchange policy or the ratio that the Muda carried out. Now, Siddaramaiah will have to face investigation and probe. Remember, the BJP has conducted huge protests across Karnataka where they slam Siddaramaiah, asking him to resign on moral grounds, saying he should not be carrying out his duties as the chief minister, should not be sitting on his chair until he comes clean on allegations of corruption. He should be stepping aside. Now you have the Congress party throwing their weight behind the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, saying we unconditionally support him. These allegations are false and fabricated. Only an attempt by the BJP, as alleged by the Congress, is for them to destabilize the Karnataka Congress government in the state. So all those developments happening. Here you have, in the latest, Karnataka High Court ordering for an FIR. Anagha, this was expected, was due to come. Karnataka High Court now says file an FIR, asking competent authorities to take this investigation forward, asking Lokayukta to file a report on the Muda scam in 3 months' time.
Well, that's right, Nabila. In fact, the Sessions Court has passed an order that an FIR has to be registered against Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and that the case should be probed by Mysore Lokayukta is what the court said. And what you're seeing on your screens is Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. There is a lot of push and pull right here in Vidhan Sauda. The Chief Minister has that, everything that's happening around him is nothing but a political conspiracy on part of the NDA, especially the Narendra Modi-led government at the centre. The Chief Minister has done nothing wrong, and he will face whatever comes his way, because he believes that the 135 legislators and the High Command are on his side. That Chief Minister Siddaramaiah walking his way through the corridors of Vidhan Sauda, he is yet to speak a word on the Session Court's judgment that says that an FIR must be registered against him, and that the case should be probed by Mysore Lokayukta. Remember, in his 40 years of political career, Nabila, not a single black mark on Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. This is the first time that such an FIR has been registered against such a tall leader of Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah, having maintained a clean reputation throughout his 40 years of political career. The first such...
Anagha, I see those visuals you're bringing for us. I'm going to stay on those visuals, but I will also bring in Sagai Raj, who's speaking to the lawyer following up on this case.
And it doesn't seem fair, then we would definitely move to court seeking for a transfer investigation, but at this point of time, no.
That would only be after the 3-month period?
That's right. And during the 3 months also, if they're acting fairly, then there would be no necessity. But if they are under pressure and they aren't acting as they're supposed to, then that's always an option.
One last question to you. What was earlier 6 months, you sought for an earlier 3 months. Are you seeing this somewhere as, a head towards a victory here for you already?
It's baby steps now. Let's see. But 3 months is a good time. Let's see how it all pans out.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, of course, that was Advocate Lakshmi.
We are joining with advocate of Snehamai Krishna, the complainant in the Muda case. Thank you so much, Miss. Sorry. We are joined with senior advocate Ms. Lakshmi Iyengar, who is the Counsel of Complainants Neha Krishna. Thank you so much for talking to India Today, ma'am. How do you see the verdict today, ma'am? Are you happy with that?
Absolutely, we are.
What was the contention that it was being produced, and what was the reply that you got from the judge, ma'am, in this particular case? Especially?
The judge had actually heard us in depth in this matter. We had concluded our arguments also, and he was to pass orders when they had approached the High Court, and therefore he had to wait for the High Court to conclude the proceedings. At this point of time, he has directed the Lokayukta, Mysore, to register an FIR and begin the investigation. They are supposed to conclude it in 3 months, so let's see what happens.
Initially, you said for 6 months. Why you demanded for 3 months, ma'am?
The reason being, I think the material, the documents produced, all of that, according to us, were quite conclusive. So the Lokayukta would not require 6 months to probe into all of this because it was all there right before them. They wouldn't have to dig deep. So we were of the opinion that since everything's already been produced to the court, they would have to investigate based on the material produced, and that wouldn't take too long.
So the crux of the entire judgment was Devraj has produced the fake documents and got that land and sold it to Siddaramaiah. Do you think that the person who already owns the land is quite well aware about the litigation behind this?
I'm told that the original owner, that is the brother Mailaraiya's legal heirs, have in fact sought for compensation of their lands being acquired, and I'm told that that's pending. So if that's the case, the question of these people getting compensatory sites and